Hey everyone, this is Daria Silvestro, and I'm excited to share with you my new manager onboarding training. And the context here is that I designed this for my work context, which is at Teach for America Hawaii, and specifically the school impact team, which I currently manage, which has 5 full-time coaches who support over 100 teachers at over 45 schools across 2 islands. And the reason I'm focusing on onboarding training is that we're going to have a new manager coming onto the team because I'm leaving Teach for America Hawaii and Hawaii in general. And so we're going to promote one of our current coaches into a management role so that she will now oversee the 4 other coaches on the team. I also wanted to do this training because there's a real loss of institutional knowledge. I've been a part of this organization for 6 years, which for such a young organization is actually a pretty long time. And it's very fast paced. We have new teachers coming in this summer and we need to be ready for them. And so I wanted to think about what experiences would best prepare a new manager for hitting the ground running with her team. I also conducted a needs assessment and I tried to identify the most important skills that a team leader needs to have in order to manage a productive team. And in doing that needs assessment, I found that there were actually 3 of these objectives that the team leader or the incoming team leader already has experience with. And so I was lucky to be able to just delete those out of the program and focus on these 2 key objectives. So one being around facilitating team meetings and the other around facilitating one-on-one check-ins, which this staff member does not have management experience doing. And so when I thought about what are the learning goals of this, what we really want to see is that staff members on the impact team will report feeling supported by their manager, which will include receiving actionable feedback and getting regular progress checks about how they're doing. Also, we want to see that staff members on the school impact team will report that the team meetings are a productive use of their time, so they feel like they're getting things done. They provide opportunities for professional development and provide clarity on the team's progress to goal. With all of that in mind, I tried to think about what activities are going to best lead to those learning goals. And so we're starting with a reflection on who am I as a manager, because that is going to help us give feedback to how we lead team meetings and how we lead weekly check-ins. And then we get into the meat and potatoes of it. So there are 2 activities around team meetings. So one is focused on developing agendas and the other is focused on facilitation and practice. So kind of the planning and execution structure for team meetings. Then we have a break for lunch, and then we do a very similar structure for weekly check-in. So what could agendas look like, and then how do we facilitate and practice? And then finally, we want to kind of look at or kind of preempt any challenging conversations that might come up and build some skill around that. And then we'll close with reflection and next steps, where the staff member will have an opportunity to think about what does she really want to focus on, and how is she going to continue the learning beyond this training. And finally, for format, it's going to be one-on-one because I will be the trainer and facilitator, and the incoming staff member will be the trainee. We'll use Google Slides to kind of keep us on track and help me to organize the information. We're also going to be using some readings to help provide reflection opportunities and inputs from best practices in the research. And so I'll have some paper handouts for that. And all of this will be fairly low cost, considering the resources that we need for it are already provided. The only cost that is associated is a flight over to Hawaii Island, because I currently live on Oahu, and any incidental costs for meals and travel. All right, looking forward to hearing your feedback and learning from all of you as well. Thanks so much.